Do you think that it will follow through on this threat?
Well, thanks for having me. Again, I think the Iranian regime will have to think very carefully before taking this step of closing down the Hormuz Strait. Even though this will very much harm international economy and the United States and its allies in the region, but at the same time, this will cause a lot of damage to the Iranian economy itself, considering that 80% of Iran's oil, especially the oil that goes to China and the rest of Asian countries, goes through the Hormuz Strait. So, I mean, again, that's why we saw the U.S. Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, in interviews he gave yesterday when he was asked particularly about this issue of Hormuz and the possibility that Iranians might close it down in a very simple manner. He said that the kind of that kind of question should be directed towards the Chinese, and that the Chinese should play a role in convincing Iran not to take this step. So actually, I mean, closing down the Strait of Hormuz would be one of several actions the Iranians could resort to if they want to escalate the situation to, I mean, a very great extent. But at the same time, they definitely have to consider the consequences on their own economy, on their own country, and at the same time, of course, the possibility that taking such a step will result in even a harsher American response in terms of military strikes. And at that time, considering that many other world countries will be affected, perhaps that would open the door for some sort of a coalition against the Iranians. So, I mean, theoretically, it might sound like a very easy step to take that will cause a lot of harm to American and international interests, but at the same time, it will cause a lot of harm to the Iranians, and they have to think very carefully about such a step.